Hello, Internet, and yeah, so this is basically a game moratorium post E3 update because I was all set to not buy any games until Destiny came out, not September 9th, 2014, but things have changed just a bit because GameStop had this really awesome deal where you could get up to $150 off the price of a PS4, which essentially means you're getting it for $250 instead of $400, which is crazy deal cheapness. Um, couldn't pass it up. So my digital PS3 that I've made videos with in the past is no longer there, and I had two, so luckily I still have one, which is the fat one. So the video I made a long time ago of transferring all your saves, that one, the slim one, and that one just gone, no more. Luckily, I took out the terabyte hard drive, so whenever I get another replacement PS3 for that one, because that was the plan pretty much, was just to digital only and download all my games and whatever. It was kind of working, but yeah, since I had two, I was like, well, I'll just sacrifice this one to get a PS4 for cheap. So that's what I did, and I am now a proud owner of, yes, PlayStation 4. And then also, on the channel, I got up a video going through all the stuff I have set up on my PS4 right now. It's so hilarious though, because today, I haven't really had a chance to play it. I just set it up, and then I was watching streams of people play the Destiny Alpha, and then I was kind of too tired to do a video. I kind of didn't even want to do this, but whatever. So I picked that up. I picked up the PlayStation Gold wireless headset, and then I also picked up the PlayStation camera. This is just the box. The camera is actually right up here. Let me get it real quick. It's on top of this monitor. It's right here. There. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't. Okay, hold up. There we go. So yeah, PlayStation camera right there. So check that video out. Put some comments on it as far as anything you want that you see in that video of me to do a playthrough of, or a let's play, or any video content of any of that stuff in that video. What you want to see, and I'll totally get on it because I plan on streaming a bunch of crap this weekend. I'm sorry, I'm knocking a bunch of stuff off my computer right now, trying to get this camera back in place. The PlayStation camera, anyway. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, so any games from that video that you want to see, get any playthrough, commentary, let's play, blah blah blah. Just put a comment in the other video or this one. That's cool. And I plan on streaming a bunch of stuff this weekend just to celebrate the PS4 purchase I just made. Yes. And then also right here, I guess, because I was gonna put this before in the video, but I'll put it right here. I'll put a screen capture of the not just the deal, because if you're in the U.S. then you can obviously take advantage of this, but also the receipt, because I got, not only did I get all this stuff, I also got well, I didn't get anything actually besides that. I pre-ordered Destiny and Far Cry 4. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then it came out less than $599 US. So all that for less than the PS3 when it launched 10 years ago or whenever. So totally awesome deal. I'm happy because if you didn't know, I actually did. It's funny because I didn't buy the PS3 at launch, but it's I bought it when there were no more 60 gigs, which at the time were the only ones that played all the PS2 games, and to me backwards compatibility was something super important, which is why I didn't trade in the fatty over here. So it's I got one of those right before Metal Gear Solid 4 came out, but I paid that price on eBay because that's the way you could get them. So yeah, whatever. Still got it, so totally still worth it. And then PS4, the successor, got it for cheaper. I mean, I would have got it for cheaper anyway. I just bought all the stuff with it, but that just shows how good of a deal it was for this deal and just the price it's going for. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then game moratorium. I have a list of games I'm looking forward to. I mean, most of them come out, I think, after Destiny. The only ones that it's really funny because the only ones that come out before are racing games, but the pre-order stuff for them, I'm just yeah. Well, one of them I know for sure is coming out before Destiny, but it's $50. Therefore, it's. Oh, dude. Oh, I still have my. Okay. See, I made this video and then my mic was effed up, so I'm redoing this video right now. But I had a visual aid that I looked at the side and I still have it. But like Grid Motorsport is coming out. It's like $50, I think. And then there's Project Cars, which looks amazing, and then I think that's it. And then there's Destiny comes out, and then Drive Club and Far Cry. I'm not sure if they come out in that order. I haven't pre-ordered Drive Club yet. I kind of took a hit to my bank account today, so I'm gonna just wait a bit on it. But then with Grid, it's like, well, I haven't bought a game in 6 months. Okay, I kind of think I deserve to reward myself with like one game purchase, like for not having bought any. Okay, that's not entirely true. I did buy like digital games, but I was kind of saying no asterisk. As long as there's money in my PSN wallet, there's no harm, no foul. Because I'm not exactly spending money. So and it worked. I mean, I was able to buy PS4, and the plan worked. But yeah, I'm thinking of getting those games, and then there's some other stuff. Valiant Hearts comes out. I'm just gonna pull out my list. Like I had my list in my other video, and I didn't go down it. But yeah, Valiant Hearts, Project Cars, Drive Club, Grid. Okay, I'm sorry. That's the wrong order because those. I think Drive Club and or Drive Club comes out after Destiny, so don't count that one. But count Grid, which I think it has a subtitle this time. Project Cars, Valiant. Wait, that's not what it's called. It's not called Valiant. I'm trying to do too many things at once. Valiant Hearts, thank you. Entwined, which they showed at E3, I already picked it up because it was like $10, so it's like whatever. And then I'm not sure some of these games, like, okay, all those games I just mentioned are like for sure, and then like some of them I'm like kind of on, or they come out after Destiny, therefore I'm probably going to get them. Actually, Diablo 3, no, I'm iffy on Diablo 3. Diablo 3 I'm iffy on. GTA 5, I already have it, so I'm like, but I'm like, I really want to see like what the difference is between PS3 and PS4 version to see if they actually push it. Same thing for Last of Us. Like Last of Us is like my favorite game of last year, and like one of my favorite games of all time, even. Like I'd say top 10. Top 10, top 15 is pushing it, because that game is really dark and just sad and like touches your soul in the wrong ways. But so I'm sorry, I'm getting off topic. I did it on the last video too. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. I just can't do it sometimes. I'm gonna repeat myself. I'm sorry, I do it. Whatever. So we got Valiant Hearts. We got Entwined. We got Diablo 3 Ultimate Evil Edition. Child of Light, I already bought it. It was on the store and I had money in my wallet, dude. That doesn't count. So no harm, no foul. Project Cars. Drive Club. And wow, whatever. I'm just gonna go down the list this time because I have it in the list and it's not by date. So Destiny, Valiant Hearts, Far Cry 4, Entwined, Infamous Second Son, Diablo 3 Ultimate Evil Edition, Child of Light, GTA 5, Grid, Project Cars, Drive Club. And if you've been watching the Game Moratorium videos, I'm always talking about, oh, The Division, oh, Order 1886. Well, guess what? Those games are next year, so it's like F them. Well, not F them, but it's like, dude, it's like they're not part of this equation anymore. So I'm just gonna stop talking about them because it's like the theme, or one of the takeaways of V3 2014 is that there's gonna be a ton of awesome games coming out in 2015. So yeah, so I'm not too worried about having games to play in 2015. So I might as well just stock up now. Well, not stock up now, but get myself prepared to play awesome games in the future. I'm sorry, the last 3 minutes of this video have been terrible, and I've just been talking in circles. The point I'm trying to make is that by September, not all the games I just listed are going to be out. So I'm thinking about the ones that are going to be out. I might just go ahead and get them. And then and to circumvent my rule of not having to, not buying games is I know I said that, but technically, if I spend money that is I set aside to the side and then not touching my primary bank account spending money, I think that's pretty cool. And so it happened one day. I mentioned this on a previous podcast. It was either Aimless Podcast or the comic book podcast I do with Buff, not on my channel but on his website. One of those two, whatever. So essentially, one day I was like cleaning my apartment, going through the drawers or whatever, and like I found this drawer full of money, and I was like, oh dude, I forgot this money was in here. So I had been, there was like money I had set in a drawer, and I had just like been setting it in there, and then I completely forgot about it for like 2 years or something, and then like I go to like clean my apartment one day, and like it's still in there, and I'm like, yes, I have money, and so I'm gonna call this secret stash fund. So I would say if I use the secret stash fund on games that I want to get, and I can, totally get away with it without having to like spend or like use my debit/credit card, then it's cool. So it's like, and then this is all the money from my secret stash money, and then I already counted it beforehand. It's 198. So if you want to see like what $200 looks like in 20s and 5s and 1s, this is it. $198 worth, and so that would get me wow, grid. That would get me Project Cars and Diablo. And I'm not sure if I want to get Infamous. I haven't played the first two, so I'm thinking I'm going to play the first two, upload them to my channel, and then get the third one, and then upload it to my channel as well. But the goal would be to play through the first two before the DLC for the third one came out. Then I can play the third one, then play the DLC, play it all in order, and it'd be awesome. We'll see. I'm sorry. Getting a bit out of... But then the thing is like, I'm still Mass Effect 3, dude. Like, I'm still trying to get Quest for the Best done. It's like, now is a crunch time, because I kind of wanted to put the blinders on here and be like, you know what? I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to get any PS4 games. I mean, I'll play the ones I have, or have bought, or have gotten free with Plus, but I want to spend no more money on PS4 games until Mass Effect 3... I've taken out back and shot it in the face and killed it. As far as multiplayer, I mean, single player I'll come back to like over and over, but like multiplayer, dude, I just like that is like playing through that is like yet again remembering me, like, or me remembering that yeah, it just feels so wasteful when you're playing those games, and like there is no real takeaway at the end of the day in like a multiplayer mode. Like there's no story to be had to like absorb, like characters to get to know. It's just, I mean, yeah, it's fun, but it's like fun factor is just storyline to me is like higher up than that is. So it's just but it's so good, and I can't stop playing. And to me the banner system that they have is like, I feel defeated if I don't get them all. It's like I have to have the best of the best. If I don't have best of the best, it's like I felt cheated. It's like I know I'm that good. I'm good enough to get that banner, and like if I don't have that banner, it's like so My Xbox Gold runs out in August. I've said that before, so it's like right now I'm thinking of just I will stream these PS4 games over the weekend and like put them on my channel. However, I will not be doing any more PS4 content until I get that all wrapped up. All that Mass Effect 3 just done. Like, and then yeah, I've said stuff in the I guess no need to talk about it on my channel, but yeah, like whatever. It's gonna get done hopefully. So man, Mass Effect 3 is holding me back. Because, besides that, I want to play through Witcher 1 and Witcher 2, which I have on Steam, and Witcher 3 is coming out next year, so it's like, it's holding that hostage. It's holding other stuff I want to play hostage that I want to play, or like I want to play for the channel that I haven't had a chance to. So I think it's time to let the Mass Effect 3 dream die and just, get best of the best banner and then never play it again. Multiplayer, single player, I'll keep coming back to because I have tons of shepherds. I need to finish their stories. This video, I'm sorry, it seems like it's all over the place. I hope it's not all over the place. I think I'm just gonna wrap it up here. But yeah, if you have a PS3 and you're like, like thinking about upgrading, you might want to, think about this deal, because it's pretty good, and it probably won't be another awesome deal like this for a while. So, and like with not a lot of awesome games out or coming out. Okay, I'm sorry, that's kind of hyperbolic. There's still good games coming out this year, and like in the foreseeable future. But I mean, just like the possibilities of bundles and like what you're going to get in the PS4 bundle this fall is probably not up to like the well, there's the Destiny one, but like if you're not into stuff like that, then what else is there? There's like I'm okay. I just said that sentence, and I just realized how wrong I am, because there's so much stuff coming out in October. So I'll shut up. But because everything's coming out in October. Oh. Even though nothing's coming out until 2015. Oh, whatever. Okay, I'm done. My brain can't function. It's like, 3 in the morning here, so I'm tired, and yeah. But yeah, PS4, man. I got one, so yes. I'm pumped, and I'm gonna finish off Mass Effect 3, after this weekend, because this weekend's all about PS4 and being happy to have one, and then streaming it, and then all the clips I'm gonna export to YouTube, because usually when I stream on Twitch and then I send my clips to YouTube, I send them in like 2-hour chunks or two like really long, like 30-minute sections. But this time I'm gonna cut them all up. Well, I'm not going to do it. But there's like an option on Twitch when you do that. When you send a really long 2-hour highlight to YouTube, you can split them into 50-minute segments. So I'm gonna do that and see, if I get more views that way, because I've never tried it. I always thought it was stupid. So I don't. Okay, I take that back. I don't think it's stupid. It just doesn't, like, my preferred format is just to, like, record games for, like, 30 minutes at a time. So it's like, I'm in the minority where, like, I like to do that, like, long section playthroughs and then not have any dialogue over them. But with these ones I'm doing over the stream, they're going to be, like, cut up in, shorter times. And then also, I have the option set on the thing, which I need to test out real quick, of the headset having audio from it going through the video feed. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm super pumped. I'm super excited, and like I'm trying to like talk and just do all this stuff, and it always backfires. And I think that's the thing, is like I'm doing this video like without an outline, and usually when I'm doing outline videos, I can just look at it and like make sure my brain stays in the topic at hand. But I tend to like go off the rails here, so I just did that, so I'm sorry. But one last thing before I go, because I had mentioned it, was the gold headset. So here it is. It's folded up right now. But oh, look at that! And I haven't actually used this very much, because I've only really installed. I like downloaded it, installed all the digital games, which you can check out in the video before this one. I don't actually download and install them, but you can like see which ones I've installed, and then I ask anybody to like leave any comments of stuff they want to see me play. I did that, and then I was really tired, so I just watched a few streams for like day 3 of E3, and then I watched people stream the alpha of Destiny, and then I've been kind of too tired to do anything else. I was just like so overwhelmed with like emotions and stuff, and then like I wanted to play stuff on PS4, but I was like, well, do I want to stream it or do I want to record it? And I was like, I don't know. So I was like, well, I'll just stream it this weekend and then see what happens. And then yeah, I had to set everything up. Like I had to charge this and like hook it up to my PS4, and then I had to, since there's no HDCP when you first install it or whatever, because you have to get the firmware. I was like looking through a flickering screen on my Elgato preview, because that's the only way I could see it, like because my actual monitor was like black, but then on my Elgato preview it was like flickering, so I could actually like see it every 10 or so seconds. It would like go black and then like go back to see. It was really weird, but I made it through it. I set it up, everything's cool. But yeah, I'm all set to go. And then the game moratorium of 2014, I might just preemptively cancel, because you know what, I think I've earned the right to get Grid Motorsport, because 6 months without buying a game, people, I mean, could you do that? Okay, you probably could if you had no choice, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, if you did have a choice, because if you didn't have a choice, you probably could, but if you did have a choice, I mean, I'm thinking to myself now, like, I could have went the 9 months, and I kind of want to keep going just to like prove it to myself, but then I'm like, Grid and Project Cars look really good, but then I don't need them. And I guess it's just annoying, because like on Grid it's like you get a pre-order bonus, so I'm like, but then I'm like, I don't need that game, so I think I'm gonna pass on Grid. But Project Cars, man, that game looks truly next gen, so that one might break me. And it's like what, Diablo 3 Ultimate Edition comes out soonish, and so does The Last of Us remake, which I didn't say, but that's something I'm looking at too. So but I have my my Tekken Secret Stash fund, so we'll see what happens. I think, but then like I also want to hold off for a Wii U price drop, because Nintendo really made me believe this E3. But that's a video for another time of my E3 wrap up. So I was thinking of doing that today, but I was tired, like I said. So I think I'll do that probably tomorrow before I leave for work. So yeah, if I get around to it, I probably won't do it at all. I'm just or just listen to the podcast, or go to the Aimless channel, or aimlesspodcast.com channel. It should be linked to the channel thingy. I give my gut reactions along with my other castmates of the E3 stuff, and you can tell which way I think the wind is blowing from those videos, but that's it. I said I was gonna end this video like 5 minutes ago, and I babbled on some more. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. So oh, and then one last thing. One last thing. It kind of bums me out because I traded in my PS3, right, and that's the one I had all my digital games on. So I have to like re-download all my games, and I'm doing that right now. So Ace Combat Infinity I'm currently downloading, and then I have to. It's not even funny, man. It's not even funny. I would make like a goodbye farewell slim PS3. You've served me well, and just like show how many games you can put on like a 1 terabyte PS3. But I didn't think about it until like after the fact. So not so much. And I still have that hard drive because I swapped it out for the 500 one, and so I can put the 1 terabyte one into another super slim when I get another one because I plan on replacing it. But when you put it in it, it's gonna format the hard drive, so it's just like, oh, all that data gone. Unless there's like a way to save it. Like if you know a way to save it, that'd be great. Because I don't want to just put it in there and get it all erased. It'd be awesome to just like put it in there and have it all be saved. But I don't think it's gonna happen. Oh, actually, luckily I saved all the save data to the to my thumb drive. Cause you can just like save the game save data. You just can't save the games. So it's gonna take forever to re-download all those. But whatever. Right now I'm just gonna worry about Ace Combat, Mass Effect 3, and Gran Turismo 6, and that's it. And then focus on Mass Effect to get it done. Oh, I didn't say that this video, I don't think, but Gran Turismo 6, there's some videos I haven't done that I'm gonna finish up Tuesday. I keep saying I'm gonna finish them up before then, but I haven't gotten around to it. But for sure, this Tuesday I'm gonna wrap up the GT Academy. I had to think so. GT Academy rounds 2, 3, and 4, and the seasonal event this week. The expert one, I couldn't get it done. It was just, it's hard. So yeah, like it's hard but doable, and I will get it done to prove that because I'm not the best. So if I can do it, you can do it. I think that's gonna be my. I don't want that to be my new motto for my channel, but I'm thinking of putting that in some capacity in my channel because it's like if I can do it, you can do it. Because like But then I'm like, wait a minute. That's like taking so much away from me when I say that. So I don't want to say that. Oh. But yeah, that's it for this video. Feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, favorite, share with your friends, or not. That's cool too. And like put any comments of since I'm gonna have PS4 content coming, like what games would you like to see played, or any PS4 games on the horizon you want to be like, oh, Tekken, you should totally do a playthrough of this game or that game or whatever in the comments below. And until you see or hear from me again. Thanks for watching for 20 plus minutes. And I really rambled on here, I'm sorry. And I'm now signing off.